Captain America taught me the secret for instantly quieting his overactive mind, and it's something that you can do too. In this video, I'm going to show you a powerful and instant way to quiet your mind when it's being overactive, loud, and busy, and it just won't stop making noise. This is a technique that I learned from actor Chris Evans, who's most famous for his role as Captain America. And no, you do not have to be a superhero or have superpowers to do this. It's ridiculously simple and it's really easy to do. And no, it does not involve meditation. For those of you who do not know how to meditate, this is something that you can do in the moment and it only takes seconds. You can feel an immediate shift even if you've never done it before. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you how to use this technique when you're feeling anxious, stressed, or worried so you can calm down and feel a sense of peace. So let's get started. Hi, my name is Tree, and I help you master your energy so you can heal your past and create a new and empowered future. If you struggle with an overactive, busy mind where you're always ruminating with racing thoughts swirling around and going back and forth, and especially if you're a spiritual person and you're constantly trying to get answers to figure out the truth, and you have so many questions because you want to learn more, or you're always analyzing things to death or replaying conversations and events in your head over and over, and you just can't seem to get your mind to just relax already, to just settle down and let you relax. If any of this sounds like you, you're going to love this technique. Personally, I find it calming and soothing. Now, many people don't know this about Chris Evans, but he's a very spiritually conscious person. He said that in his teens, he started to become aware of his ego and how his thoughts were affecting his life and happiness, and he began his spiritual journey to become more present and aware and to live in the now. As an adult, he went on a retreat to India, and on this particular trip, he found himself getting shut down and shushed by one of the gurus, and it really frustrated him. But out of that experience came a powerful lesson. Here's Chris's technique in his own words. And after you watch it, be sure to stick around because I'll show you how to use his technique, not just for your overactive mind, but also to soothe yourself and calm yourself down when you're feeling anxious, stressed, or worried.
I went to India. We did this retreat a few years back, and one of the guys, our guru on the trip, is a man named Nand. Brilliant man, and he would lecture every day, and there were just so many times where I had questions and I would just raise my hand, and he kind of just kept telling me to shh, and it was so frustrating because I felt I had good questions, and if you just give me an answer, I'll be quiet, and he kept telling me to be quiet, and it really bothered me, and it made me doubt. But it was a very effective tool, because the truth is, the part of my brain that needed that answer, that wanted that answer, is the part of the brain that I don't need. It's kind of this, I needed it to get me to India. There's a great quote I read, you need the boat to cross the river, but once you cross the river, you don't need the boat. So I needed my, confusion and my ego and my struggle to wake me up to the fact that I don't need it. And I think the part of my brain that wanted all those answers in India was the part of my brain that he was telling me just to be quiet with. Just be quiet. Shh. Just be present. And if you really be quiet, like I said, it's not like the part of your brain that wants the questions gets an answer. It's that the part of your brain that wants the question just kind of dissipates. There's no more need for an answer, because there was really no need for a question. So for me, it's just, very noisy brain. Shh, 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 shh. That's not quitting. That's not giving up. That's not forfeiting. It's surrendering, which I like to. It's, when you use the word surrender, you remember that there was a fight going on. There was a fight in my brain, an unnecessary battle that I'm fighting with myself. So just kind of shh. Just kind of surrender a little bit, and you'll have a flash of something real nice, and then your brain will quickly try and understand it, and it'll never be able to, and it'll be this horrible cycle, but you'll feel it and you'll want it again.
That's some powerful stuff. Now, like Chris, you can use this when your mind is busy, searching for answers, trying so hard to figure things out, trying to find solutions for your problems, when it's being overactive and loud, and there's a ton of other lessons in this. But I want to show you how to use this technique when you're feeling anxious, nervous, worried, stressed, or even afraid. If you start to have anxious thoughts, maybe it's fear that something bad might happen, or stress that things aren't going to work out, or maybe you're worried about how you're going to pay the rent next month, or what if you're doomed to be alone for the rest of your life, or whatever thoughts are causing you feelings of distress, of anxiety and worry, you can just shush your brain, slow it down, take a breath, remind it that everything's going to be okay. Shh. Center. Calm. Quiet. And your mind will have a knee-jerk reaction to this, and it'll start going, but, what if? Just get in touch with that place within you that's present and sacred. But, I need to. Let your brain know that it's okay. We've got to quiet down now. Let's use our inside voices so we can hear the inside, which is a place of total peace and surrender. Shh. If you liked this video, please hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more.